Third temptation comes to the imagination. You see, when you cannot come to the person through the front door of reason, you will come to them through the back door of imagination. If you fail to come to the person through the front door of reason, intellect, you will come to them through the back door of their imagination. And through the back door of imagination, havoc is reaped. Havoc is reaped when you are able to infiltrate the human imagination. You will reap havoc from that person. When you mess with the child or a young person's imagination, everything can be inverted, meaning all of a sudden good becomes evil and evil becomes good. Why do people say to good evil and to evil good? Because they have a messed up imagination. They've allowed for the enemy Satan to infiltrate them through the back door of their imagination and messed it right up. Now they tell the light to be darkness and darkness to be the light. And don't be shocked. Why are they behaving as such? Because imagination is so sacred. Don't mess with it. The most powerful weapon in our time and age is the entertainment industry, Hollywood. The most powerful weapon of our time and age is the entertainment industry, Hollywood. So many millions of young men and women have idolized those celebrities of Hollywood. They have become almost a god and a goddess. And don't they reveal that on their evil rituals that they do on those stages? Don't they? Look at the way they dress. Look at the way they behave, the way they walk, twistings, and the way they talk. Absolute destruction. I was going to say something else. Absolute destruction. Entertainment comes through the back door of the person's imagination and messes it right up. Wow. Wow. Did you know, my beloveds, imagination influences your subconscious mind. I don't have the time to go through it all. Imagination influences your subconscious mind. Did you know, my beloved, we do not have control one bit on our subconscious mind. We only have control on the rational conscious mind. The subconscious asleep, conscious awake. This rational conscious mind is the one we use to manage our day-to-day affairs. What controls and influences the conscience is the subconscious mind. When the subconscious is influenced by imagination, and it depends what kind of an imagination you've allowed to infiltrate your imagination, it will shape, form, and mold your subconscious mind. Without knowing, it will direct the conscience to implement it in its life. What you allow to imagine, you will live later on 100%, and you have no say in it. You have no control over it. It is so delicate, this human being. Be very, very, very careful. So somebody comes and says, what is this? What is this? What is this? I love you, you love me. Just get a life, man. They have ruined what true love is all about. Not ruined it in a way, they've put the wrong imagination in your head about love. All of a sudden you started believing in something that never exists. Romeo and Juliet. What a love story, right? So poor Romeo comes at night time with a little pebble, and he looks like he's better than Michael Jordan. He just hits that window, that glass, bang. And then Juliet, she pretends that it's not her sweetheart, her knight coming on a horse. So, who's there? I'm scared. Juliet, it is me. Bing. And then Juliet comes out, oh, I was never expecting you to do that. Not even in my dream I would have dreamt. What a man, what a hero. You are my hero. And then these girls are listening, watching, and they begin imagining. Oh, I'm looking for a guy like Romeo. There is no such guy, my darling. Wake up to yourself. That doesn't exist. That's just a fantasy. Romeo will have his moments. Well, he will break that window if you don't listen to him. Instead of throwing the stone at the window, he'll throw it at your head. So wake up and smell the roses. Stop dreaming. Stop dreaming. Why are we fantasizing? We need to live reality. The Holy Bible says there is no one perfect except God. So if you're looking for a perfect person, you better find Jesus Christ, because you won't have any other options available. It's only Him, the perfect one. He's the only one. Entertainment is very dangerous. If you listen to my advice, cut yourself from anything to do with Hollywood. Period. Chop it off. It's nothing but poison. And I want them to hear this. Because Satan implemented it as a tool to infiltrate the back door of the human imagination. Generations have been destroyed by this. And it's nothing but one big lie. Where is Michael Jackson? Where are all the celebrities? I'm not mentioning names, meaning I'm talking about them. I'm praying for them. But just watch and see what happened to them at the end. Somebody started in a church choir. What happened to them? What happened to them? You see, when you leave God, what happens? What does it benefit a man if he gains the whole world, but at the end loses himself? Wouldn't it have been better for Michael to remain in that church choir and not be known by nobody? Wouldn't it have been better for Whitney Houston to do the same, and Mariah Carey to do the same, and everyone? And what are these Hollywood celebrities? If God is not in your heart, you are a nothing chasing a nothing. You'll end up nothing. Nothing. People today, they cheer you up. People today, they salute you. Tomorrow they will ignore you and deny you, and they won't even care about you. The only true friend that will never leave you is Jesus Christ of Nazareth. He is known never to fail. He is known for it. He is known for it. He is known never to fail even when it is impossible. He came to the grave where this man was put in it for 4 days, rotted in the grave, meaning it is now impossible for this person to come back to the living. But when the Lord showed up, Lazarus, come forth. Lazarus came forth. You need to rely on the Lord Jesus.